So you probably clicked on this video because you're interested in making 10K per month from selling your services online. Well, you're in the right place, but there's a lot of noise and confusion online. There are a lot of videos telling you the same old useless advice that won't actually guarantee results. I want you, for the next 10 minutes, to forget the noise and confusion. Clear your mind of everything you think is important when growing a service-based business. Because today, I'm going to simplify it for you. I'm going to break it down into 3 key components that guarantee success in your drop servicing business. No matter what service you offer, this will apply to you. Stick around because the last point is arguably the most important, but it's no use without the other 2. First, I need to tell you what is a waste of time. What shouldn't you focus on? First and foremost, don't lose sleep over who's going to deliver the service. One of the beauties of drop servicing is leveraging the skills of others. You are the orchestrator, not the performer. So let go of the notion that you need to be the expert in everything. Focus on your strengths, the strategy, the client connection, and the big picture. Next, what about having a fully functioning website? You don't need a new bells and whistles website right out of the gate. It's easy to fall into the trap of spending countless hours tweaking designs, brand logos, and functionalities. Remember, simplicity is your friend. A clean, effective website or social media page is far more powerful than a complicated one. The more time you spend on this, the less precious time you have to actually earn money. When I started, I wasted weeks perfecting my website. And guess what? It didn't significantly impact my success. What did matter was connecting with clients, understanding their needs, and offering solutions. So save the web design perfection for later. Right now, your focus is on building relationships and closing deals. Now let's address the fear of competition. It's normal to wonder, what if there are already players in my niche? Here's the truth. Competition is a good sign. It means there's a demand for your services. Instead of fretting over competitors, study them. Understand what they're doing right, where they might be falling short, and find your unique angle. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis, endlessly researching and planning without taking action. The perfect moment rarely arrives. Start where you are, use what you have, and refine your approach as you go. Action is the catalyst for success. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let me share a little secret with you. It's not about watching countless videos or dreaming of a Porsche. It's about taking action, focusing on what really matters, and pushing through the hard work. So if you're serious about achieving your dreams, this is the point where you need to take notice. Grab a pen and a notepad because I'm about to tell you the only 3 things you need to succeed in this business model. Let's delve deeper into the first pillar, getting leads. This is the lifeblood of your drop servicing business. The key here is not just to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. It's about a targeted and strategic approach. Start by understanding your ideal client. Who are they? What problems do they face? The more you know, the better you can tailor your outreach. Use tools like social media, market research platforms, and lead scraping tools to gather valuable data such as their contact details and create a document where you can track when you outreach to these leads. Knowledge is power, and in the world of drop servicing, it's your secret weapon. When I began, I made the mistake of casting a wide net. I was reaching out to anyone and everyone hoping for a response. And it wasn't until I narrowed down my focus and spoke directly to my target audience that I saw a significant increase in responses. Remember, quality beats quantity. What do you do next? When you have a potential lead, you need to make them an actual lead. You need to get their interest. Personalization is key. When reaching out, don't just copy-paste generic messages. Craft personalized messages that resonate with your potential clients. Mention specific pain points, show that you've done your homework, and explain how your services can address their needs. This extra effort goes a long way in establishing credibility and making a lasting impression. Now let's talk about channels. Whether it's Instagram, LinkedIn, email, or good old-fashioned phone calls, pick a channel that aligns with your strengths and where your audience hangs out. Be where your clients are. Consistency is crucial, so choose a channel that you can commit to consistently. All channels work, but they also need consistency. They all need mastery. Focus on one, get really good at it, and at the beginning of your day, go all in on that acquisition channel for a number of hours. If you're not seeing results, don't be afraid to pivot and try something new. But this should only happen after a number of days, weeks, or potentially months after going all in on one channel. A and B testing is your friend. Experiment with different approaches, messages, and timing. Track what works and what doesn't. Your strategy is not set in stone, it's an evolving process. Learn from your data, adapt, adapt and refine your approach. In summary, getting leads is not about quantity, it's about quality. Know your audience, personalize your outreach, and experiment with different channels. The goal is not just to get leads, but to get the right leads. Those who genuinely need and value what you offer. Now let's move on to the next critical step. So you've got leads. Now let's turn them into booked appointments. This step is where many entrepreneurs stumble, but with the right approach, it can become your biggest strength. The first rule of booking appointments is having a schedule. Time is money, and you don't want to waste that either. Block out specific times in your day dedicated to making calls and scheduling appointments. Treat these appointments with the same seriousness you would a meeting with a high-profile client. I would always choose to call my leads rather than speak to them over email or DMs. The process is so much quicker and you're not sitting around waiting for a response. If you have their number, call them. But when I started, I used to make calls randomly throughout the day. It was chaotic and I often found myself missing potential opportunities. Once I implemented a structured schedule, everything changed. I became more focused, efficient, and my conversion rate skyrocketed. Preparation is the key to success in booking appointments. Have a script, know your pitch, and be ready to handle objections. Anticipate the questions your potential clients might ask and have well thought out responses. Confidence comes from being prepared, and your potential clients will sense it. Now let's talk about the calls themselves. Remember, it's not just about selling, it's about building a relationship. Start with a friendly greeting, introduce yourself, and get to know your potential client. Ask open-ended questions that allow them to share their challenges and goals. The more you understand, the better you can position your services as the solution. Active listening is a superpower. Pay attention to what your potential client is saying. It's not just about waiting for your turn to speak. It's about truly understanding their needs. Repeat back key points, show empathy, and let them know you're there to help. In summary, booking appointments is about having a structured schedule, being prepared, and building genuine connections. Treat each call as an opportunity to help someone, and success will naturally follow. Now let's move on to the final piece of the puzzle. Closing appointments. The moment of the truth. This is where you turn those prospects into paying clients. But remember, it's not about being a slick salesperson, it's about being a problem solver. The preparation you did in the previous steps will pay off here. Have a clear proposal outlining the value you bring, the problems you solve, and the results your clients can expect. A well-prepared proposal not only demonstrates professionalism, but also builds confidence in your potential client. When I started, I used to rush through the closing process. I wanted to seal the deal quickly, but I learned that taking the time to understand the client's needs, addressing concerns, and customizing the proposal led to higher conversion rates. It's not about speed, it's about building trust. Building value is the secret sauce. Don't just focus on the features of your service, highlight the benefits. How will your service transform their business or life? Share success stories, case studies, or testimonials. Let them visualize the positive impact your services will have on their world. Now, objections will come up. It's natural. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, see them as opportunities. Objections are your client's way of expressing concerns or seeking clarification. Listen carefully, address their concerns, and position your service as the solution. Remember, objections are not rejection. They are requests for more information. Negotiation is part of the game. Be flexible, but know your worth. Understand your pricing structure and be prepared to negotiate within reasonable bounds. A win-win situation is the goal. You want happy clients who see the value in your service. In summary, closing appointments is about preparation, building value, addressing objections, and negotiating effectively. Your goal is not just to make a sale, but to create a satisfied long-term client. Now let's shift gears and explore the often overlooked but critically important aspect, the mindset. As we wrap up this main part, I want to talk about a game changer that often gets underestimated, the mindset. It sounds cliche, but this is why most people quit. Hear me out for a second. Success in drop servicing or any entrepreneurial venture is as much about your mental approach as it is about strategies and tactics. Let's be real, this journey is not a straight line of success. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments when you question everything. This is where your mindset becomes your strongest ally. Embrace the challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. When I hit roadblocks, and believe me, I hit plenty, it was my mindset that pulled me through. I learned to see challenges as stepping stones, not obstacles. Instead of dwelling on failures, I used them as feedback to refine my strategies. Remember, you're not defined by your failures, you're defined by how you respond to them. Maintaining a positive outlook is a force multiplier. Positivity attracts opportunity opportunities, and solutions. When you're positive, you're more resilient, creative, and better equipped to navigate the ups and downs of entrepreneurship. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Self-belief is your superpower. If you don't believe in yourself, it's hard for others to believe in you. Visualize your success, see yourself achieving your goals, and truly believe that you're capable of making it happen. Your mindset shapes your reality, so make sure it's working in your favor. Focus is key. With so many tasks, responsibilities, and distractions, it's easy to lose focus. Prioritize your goals, break them down into actionable steps, and stay disciplined. A focused mind is a powerful mind. So drop servicing success is not just about the strategies you implement, it's about the mindset you cultivate. If it was easy, everyone would do it. So it's going to be hard. When you think it's not worth it, when you think you're putting in the reps and the DMs, on the cold calls, on email, but not seeing results, just know this is where most people quit. It's up to you to push through that feeling. Success is literally on the other side of it. I've laid out the blueprint for you, but the real question is, are you ready to put in the work? Drop a comment below if you're committed to taking action, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got more valuable content coming your way. But what's the main takeaway? This 3-step strategy, getting leads, booking appointments, and closing appointments, works. It got us to our first 10K month and beyond. But listen to this, as you succeed, the game changes. You automate, delegate, and scale. It's a journey. This is just the beginning. We used to send hundreds of DMs every day, make countless calls, and close deals at all hours. But now we've built a team, and our business runs like a well-oiled machine. The dream is real, my friend, and it starts with the decision to take action today. So are you in? Drop a ready in the comments if you're committed, and let's crush it together. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow hustlers, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, don't just go and watch another video and procrastinate, go and take action.